I'm Delta, and over the next 5 videos I'm going to be doing videos about Transformers that turn into tanks. Now, I will preface this by saying any characters like Warpath, Tarn, or Megatronus I won't review, mainly because I don't have figures of them and Megatronus isn't even out yet. I'm only going to be doing the ones I have, and I'm going to go from smallest, that being Core Class Shockwave here, to the biggest, which is being Masterpiece. There's a reason why I like Shockwave as much as I do. The main reason is he's purple. It's my favourite colour. Second that, he's also a war criminal, so, you know, he's a fun character. I can't really talk much about Core Class in general, mainly because I'm going to leave that for a later video at some point. But it's more so, there's not really much to say about Core Class. Like, they're small, they're cheap, they look good, they do their job well, and that's to have a good looking figure of an iconic character. Now, the good thing about Core Class figures is that, one, they're relatively cheap, so they're inexpensive to buy for little kids. They don't have many steps, so again, good for little kids who are just getting into Transformers. And if you like the character, they don't take up too much space, so you can have 5 or 10 in the same space as a regular Masterpiece one would take up. Now, what I do love is that despite him being small, he has so many little details. The only thing I can't see, maybe it's just on my copy or they just didn't give it to him in general, there is no Decepticon symbol on him. Granted, it's Shockwave, he's iconic enough to know that if you see him, you're pretty much in for war crimes and death. But no Decepticon logo anywhere on his body that I can see, which, as surprising as it is, honestly makes him look more of a clean robot. He has a lot of fine details you don't really see in a lot of other Shockwaves. Like, he turns into a tank, so he has tank treads on the back of his legs and his arms. So basically, he's got robot mode kibble. Vehicle mode kibble. That's it, vehicle mode kibble. He has vehicle mode kibble in his robot mode. That's what I should say, because I'm not a fucking idiot. The parts that are painted are done really well. Like the iron, his little boobs, his titty window. I don't know what else to call it. That's just what it is. It looks like it's Shockwave's tits, okay? Behold the stance of superiority. Where's your legs pervert? Now, when it comes to transforming, he is really simple, because Core Class are meant to be short, small, sweet, and easy to transform. So, first of all, you rip the gun from his hand, because he will not let go of it otherwise. And yes, he does have a hand, which is surprising. You jam in the back of his head and give him a lobotomy. There you go. And then you snap his neck and make it face forward. Then you break his arms and plug them into themselves. At least on my copy, the right arm is annoying to deal with because it wants to twist the actual bicep. So you just do that. Just hold it, your thumb when you're trying to push it. It makes it a lot easier. You grab his chest, rip off his tits, and then bend his back overwards. Then when it comes to his legs, you flip down the feet, you quite literally spread his thighs, and you can see the good stuff. Then you fold the chest down, tabs into his arse, and then you've got little tabs on either side that plug into his legs. If it will go, there you go. Then it comes to the arms. You have to position them in a very specific way to make them intersect with these little nubs on the legs, like that, and then push the body in more. And here we have the completed vehicle mode. So, his tank mode is really nice. I love H-tanks. They always have a really unique design. And you can see why it why it's called a H tank, because it looks like the letter H. A tank mode is, it's not that big, only about like less than 10 centimeters, I'd say. The only real posability you get is with the tank, and that's just the head articulation just going left and right. You can even make him look out. And despite how little posability it has, it's still a good tank. It can't roll because fake shreds. You've only got like a short posability for the actual turret, but it works, it does its job, and honestly I really like the design of it. Now I would go into size comparisons, but well, here's the thing, this is one of 5. I'm building up to the rest, and when I do the videos in order, I'm then going to use the figure from the last few in the size comparison. So the last figure I reviewed was Metroplex, and I'm not doing that, so here's Prowl. If you really think I'm going to bring Metroplex on this desk, I couldn't fit him in on it normally. But in terms of actual size, compared to Prowl, he's more or less the exact same height, near enough the exact same length, if not he's a little bit shorter. Compared, this is a modern day core class. This is a deluxe class from 2001. Arguably, he is a really good figure. If you were going to pick any core class up, I would highly recommend him, because he's a good little figure, decent posability, he looks iconic, he looks like how he does in the Bumblebee movie, a more realistic version of his G1 design. It pretty much has everything that's iconic to him, including his gun. Is that called a fusion cannon as well? I know Megatron's gun arm is the fusion cannon. Is that a fusion cannon as well? He's a good figure. I would recommend him, and alongside any other Bumblebee movie toys, he will look amazing. Even with other core class figures, he will look amazing. He'll be a really good addition to any Transformers collection, regardless of how big or small they are.